Hello, welcome back to my channel and the second installment of finishing up my travel journal. So I have 4 more pages to do in here and I have them organized, and my plan is to get those pages done and then do a flip through of some of the pages that I finished in here. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is making a background for this estuary postcard using this cool Field Notes paper from Margaret at Seven Plaza. And I still have quite a bit, but not as much, of the ephemera left from my travel bag. So I have really whittled this down to a small amount. I've been using the heck out of it. One of my goals with my art journaling right now and making these videos is to use up a lot of my old stuff so I can kind of renew and maybe dig into some of my really fun ephemera that I'm hoarding. And I'm hoping that if I can just kind of muscle through some of my older stuff, that maybe I can, feel a little bit less intimidated to kind of use up some of my, not use up, but start using some of my older ephemera, like my Denison labels. And, I just have a lot of really fun, quirky old stuff that I'm hoarding. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but yeah, I need to use it. So I'm going to get started on doing my pages. I've got 4 to do. So this might take a while. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing fast forwarding. I try to keep my videos around 30 minutes, but let's see how this works out. So let's get started. I'm not really going to do much more than that. If I might go back later. How did this go? Hold on. I'm trying not to crawl under the camera to do this. Let's see. Yeah, like this. There we go. That was pretty quick, and I'm just going to keep it like that because I absolutely love this paper, and I just don't want to cover it. I really just don't. It's just so beautiful. So that's the one thing about Margaret's digitals is I have a hard time covering them. So yeah, it's a thing. All right, so here's the second page, and that one is this one. And let me cover my glue. So one of the issues here is that this is kind of flimsy. Let me take this off of here real quick. Put that back on later. I feel like this page is a bit flimsy, and I have a bunch of stickers. And I thought what I could do is use up some of my stickers. Let me make a little bit of room on here to kind of strengthen this paper. This is one of the journals that I made where I kind of used kind of flimsy paper on that I kind of regret. But I'm not going to throw away a journal. I'm just going to work with it and see what I can do to fix any issues. And I'm going to start with this one. So, and I'll go a little bit off the page and then trim it. Let's see, what else do we have? That's not going to work. Oh, this might work. These are just some digitals that I got on Etsy and printed on clear label paper. See if I have any more of that. Oh, here's one. Let's see if I can get it going in this direction. Let's get this going. So this needs to go here. And I don't really, this isn't, wowing me right here, this empty space right here. So I'm going to look through my stash and see if there's something I can make, maybe a little cluster or something to go there. This I like. Let's see if we could go super simple. This is from a master board that I made with some of my gardening books. Let's see. It's kind of hard because of this being so big. Darn it. All right. Maybe I could do something like that, like brighten it up a little bit. See and pick up some of that white. Because that's what I'm kind of struggling with, is I keep grabbing this dull stuff. And then I've got this rub on here and it kind of matches out. I think I'm going to go ahead and I wonder if I should make a tuck spot. Why is it hitting? What is it hitting? All right. You know what I think I'm going to do instead of the... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Instead of the paper clip that I had on there, I'm just going to make a tuck spot out of that. Easy peasy, for goodness sakes. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on, but it is going to take a while to dry. So I'm going to meet you on the other side of gluing this down. So I'm going to just kind of pop in real quick and share something that I do quite often. Is I have a lot of these plastic bits from dollar store cutting boards that I cut into different sizes, and then when I'm gluing something like this down, I'll slip that in there so that I know that this area is not going to be glued down. And I try to get, this is kind of difficult because of how much bulk I've got here, but for the most part, this should probably work pretty well. I'm not sure how well it's going to work on this label paper, but we'll see. It might be fine. But I just wanted to kind of pop in and share that real quick. Okay, so I had to use this tacky glue on the sticker sheet stuff, and it's still drying, so I'm going to let it dry for a while and move on to the next page. Okay, so we've got 3 and 4. Of course I did this. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. I don't want this not to be clipped just yet. There we go. So we're on the last 2 pages, 3 and 4. So this is something I did. I used some paper that had holes in it, and I really like those features. So I put these reinforcers on there just for a little extra office type decor. Let me get another clip. There we go. Okay, so let's go to number 3, which is, oh, yeah, that's 3. Alrighty, sorry, let me put this away. All right, so here we go. I've got all these Post-its, I know. I'm trying to stay focused and organized. And it's being a bit of a struggle, to be perfectly honest with you. All right. So I want to put this on here to kind of strengthen this page and give it a little something for the background, right? It's going to cover that, but I can fix that. I'm wondering if I think I want these on this side. So I didn't really have much of a plan for this page. I just kind of grabbed some stuff I wanted to use up. This is from an envelope. Kind of grungy. We can make it grungier though. There always seems to be just enough ink left on my daubers to just go around the edges. This was a tea dyed envelope, so it already has a little bit of grunge going, but just a junk envelope. This one should glue fine. I'd have to put some more glue on that. Okay, a little tuck spot. I was going to try to use these up in that, but you know, I think I'm going to try to come up with an idea for some decor on the front of this envelope. Let's get one of my little plastic pieces to make sure that I'm not gluing it. Whoops. In places I don't want it glued. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. I pushed these down a little bit too far, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this closed and then I'll let it dry and I'll be right back. Okay, while that's drying, I put a little more glue along here, up here, and a little piece of tape, little grungy tape right there, just to kind of give that a little bit more strength in that little corner, because this is kind of thin. But while I've been waiting for things to dry, I did a bit of a cleanup, and I put some of the things that were in bags in these little vignette boxes from Tim Holtz. I use these for, you know, on my desk. They nest, and so it's easy to kind of just stack them and put them to the side if you're doing a project. And, you know, as the pieces graduate in size is where I put them in these boxes. So I think I would like to put some kind of a decor on that. And I really want to use what I had in my bags for my trip. It's just a good way of just kind of, because I'm going to redistribute this stuff, and as much as I can use up will make me happy. So I wouldn't mind a little bit of color, but I don't have very much color left in these. And like I said, I want to use these up. I wonder. I had a round one, didn't I have here? This. That is a lot like that color, though. It's kind of big. Let's move this out of the way just a little bit and see what we can find in here that might work. Oh, look at this leftover from that 7 Plaza. Oh, that's so cute. That's a little bit of color. Here, let's see if we can make this work. I want to get these edges off. That's cute. I almost feel like that could be a tuck spot, but I don't know. But I know it's going to strengthen this pocket a little bit more. I almost feel like I want to make it, yeah, I think I will. I want to make that a tuck spot because then I can just, you know, put just whatever I want in there and just kind of give it some color and not spend too much time on decorating. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. I think that's probably dry enough. If it's not, I'll add more glue later. All right. So here's the postcard that's going in there. And then these little doodads. I'm not quite sure if, yeah, the reason why I kind of wanted this one is because it's kind of bringing this pink over. So let's see if there's anything else I could put in there just for a little more decor. Yeah, just a ticket. Another label, a tag, a label, a ticket. That page is done as far as I'm concerned. I like that. That's fun. I don't do that usually, but so many people I've seen them do that, and it's just kind of cute. Just a way to kind of get rid of some of your ephemera, right? So here is my last page. And again, I'm going to be using some of Margaret's digitals from her. This is from her September group. So pretty. Love this. All right, let's see where we need to. I'm going to go ahead and keep this edge on here because I really like it. But I'm thinking I'm going to tear it at about this spot right here. At about that. That's a good mark. Let's make sure, you know, I could get a bigger, yeah. See if that is the right size. Looks pretty good. how many times I've picked these up because I'm trying to be gentle and then dropped it on the other page. Oh my gosh, you just wouldn't even believe how many times I've done that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to peel this up, put this down. I'm going to put that on top. There. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, swoon. I'm swooning. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I just love Margaret's digitals. Absolutely 100% love her digitals. It's so pretty. Goodness gracious. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, so I know I'm going to be covering it with this. Oh gosh. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Okay, so I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to trim this down because this is my last page, and I really, I'm kind of running out of options as far as using up my vacation ephemera. So I'm going to cut this down, and I don't necessarily need this bit right here. I just I like the old truck. So I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this part down and make a tuck spot. Glue this down and just make a tuck spot out of this. And yeah, call her good. And I'm thinking I may go ahead and use the rest of this page for the front of my journal. I think I need more ink. Yeah, this is getting dry. Yeah, okay. That might be a little dark for this, but oh, I'm committed. Might as well just go for it. Kind of thin paper, just in case some of that shows. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. Well, I had a couple of things kind of put together for decorating this area right here. So I might try to at least get that. I think you could use a little bit of, let's try a little bit of color. Where is my, there we go. Okay. Okay. Get that on there. Just a little something something on there. There we go. Okay. That's enough of that. So I'm going to let that dry. I don't know how many times I've said that. But yeah, I'll let that dry. And I'm going to do a little bit of a tidy, and then I will everything will probably be ready to start getting put into pockets. Okay, as you can see, this guy is pretty darn thick. And it looks like I'm probably going to have to make one of my quilted journal snugs for this one. I put Margaret's other, the other half of that page on the front here. I love that. I did some grunging with this. It's a makeup sponge and some distress ink, and it turned out really nice. I mean, it just kind of worked itself in there a lot better than a dauber would have. So yeah, I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick flip through because I've already done one, but I've done so much more decorating in this journal and I want to share it on this video. So let's get started. Did that one on my last one. I think that's 2 pages. Yep. Oh, so here's the one that we worked on today. Loving that. Let's see. And there's the other one. I like the way that turned out. I added a little postage stamp right there just for a little bit more decor. But that's enough, you know? I mean, you can't go over the top all the time because then your journals look like that. So, yeah. Okay, so this is new from my last video. Just this little inclusion that I wanted to decorate. And then I love this right here. I can't remember. If I can remember what shop I got this at, I'll put it in the video notes or in the description box. And here's the one I made in this video. I'm loving that. This came out so cute. I don't usually do things like this just in the journal, but that was super fun. This is new. This is the napkin from the baby shower that I talked about in my last video. Here's a little journaling about the baby shower and another Tim Holtz paper doll, Louisa Heinzel tag. I love how the greens match. That was really fun. I had more fun working with these coasters than just about anything else. I just absolutely loved it. And I put a little bit of lace there, something that I don't do very often. So this right here, I just paper clipped it together. It's the it's a vintage, or it's not a vintage, it's a junk mail envelope that I just you know, just this thing was really getting full. I could have just taken it out, but it's kind of cute. And this is another one of those Louisa Heinzel tags, and I put it on one of my larger round metal tags and made kind of a paper clip, kind of a topper. And I just paper clipped it together. And this, I love how this turned out. This is a tag that I made for my shop, and I had some left over, so I kept some of them back. And look at her, she's so cute there. And this is just from something else that I'd made that needed a home, little moth. And there's my little crab guy in this little pocket that I made here, which I love. This is a painted masterboard, and I'm definitely going to be doing that again. That came out super cute. I really like that. One of our little paper dolls, just a little collage there on my little inclusion. Another pocket that I made. I think I shared this earlier. I'm not sure, but here's the moss picture with a little guy sitting in the tree. I thought that came out super cute. Like I said, I just really enjoyed making those. Let's see, any more pictures. Oh, here we go. I put this guy in here because I wanted to see it, and then just made a tag from the rest of that photo with some paper dolls on it. That came out super cute. And here's a little collage I did to cover this page right here. Just some odds and ends. A little bit of napkin and a butterfly. Yeah, I like the way that came out. And, oh, let's see if I did anything in here since... Oh, yeah, I did. So this is new. Another little collage piece right here. And then that extra photo that I had, I distressed it. And, yeah, got a little crazy with the ink on that one. But, you know, it is what it is. It's at least the memory is in there. Let me see. I think I put... Yeah, that's got some an area on it that I can write on. So here is the last 2 pages. I really like the way this turned out. This is a piece that I took with me thinking I was going to use it and never did. And when I got home, I was able to just kind of put this stuff together. You know, when you're on vacation, you don't have that much time to work on everything, right? A little journaling spot here, little collage right there, and the last page of just some strips that I had and a little butterfly that I thought would be kind of pretty coming in on that flower. So yeah, well, I hope this isn't going to be too long of a video for you. I really appreciate it if you made it to the end of my video. I hope you like this project. I hope that you will be inspired to throw some things into a little case and take a journal with you. Maybe have less pages in that journal. I will recommend that most wholeheartedly. But yeah, I'm going to make a snug for this one, and it'll look like that when it's all tied up and ready to go. Hello, Future Patty here. So I mentioned in my video that I was going to make a snug for this journal, and I actually made one, and I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you. It's really simple. It's just a piece of a quilted runner that I'd made years ago that's just a little bit too crazy for my taste anymore. The other side of it is well quilted, but so sometimes I can use that as a runner, but I don't know. I decided that this would make a really fun cover, so I have taken quite a few projects that were runners or quilts that I started that just kind of I lost interest in, or it's just not the vibe that I want in my house, to be honest with you. This is just a little bit too crazy for my taste anymore, but they're perfect for making journal covers, journal snugs. The reason why I call them snugs is because a lot of times I have to squish my journals, and they're perfect for that. I made a video on how I make these, and I'm going to link that in the description box. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video, especially if you made it to the very end. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great week. See you later. Bye-bye.